Mexico. Good evening, Greece, and good evening, India. Welcome to Cabina 11, the poetry. I'm very pleased to have with us author Haroon Rashid from Kashmir, India. Welcome to Cabina 11. Welcome, and we are very happy to have you in this show, TV Poetry. Let's see, Haroon Rashid. What is poetry for you? What is
Yeah,
poetry
thank you
for
so
you,
much for
Haroon?
inviting. Yeah, poetry is life, which ignites all of us, and I sense it as it's an amazing vibe which travels from here to there to everywhere, be it India, Greece, Mexico, or any country.
Thank you, Haroon. So, my dear, from every place of this beautiful planet, poetry unites people, and let's discover about the author Haroon Rashid. Haroon Rashid is an accomplished author known
Yeah.
for his renewed book. We sleep in one world and wake up in another. And not Harun Rashid quotes. His talents have earned him accolades, including the United Nations Veer Chakra Award. After he has also the Global Peace Award from the Mother Teresa International Foundation. Haroon has been recognized internationally, receiving an honorary degree in humanity from La Haye in France and the Golden Eagle Award from Literary Excellence from Peru and Mexico. He has also represented India at various literary events, such as Paper Fiber Fest, and he has been owned by Greece and Mexico. Haroon's dedication to promoting peace and education through his writing has made him an ambassador of SDG 4 and SDG 13. He's been invited to be a peace protagonist on International Peace Day in Mexico and Greece. He has also been a future speaker at the Third International Congress of Education, Designing the Future in Mexico. He has also reached global platforms. He was interviewed by several programs in United States and others. And also, appearance on the Oprah Winfrey Show and features in Oprah magazine. I see, Haroon, that you have a very interesting biography, and I don't want to forget that I also translate your poetry in English, and it was published by Zlatan Demirovic in Prodigy. So tell us about, I want to ask you about this important, very important award, United Nations Chakra Award. So tell us about that, how you felt, was the inspiration, how you achieved to have this, that's important award.
Yeah, it's a very high award in a country whereby, um, righteous things are being noted, and their motto is choose the right. And as we see that the world is having a lot of fights, but there are so many people in this world who are promoting peace, and poetry is one among them, which creates harmony. And when we look from holistic point, poetry is something that ignites sparks in humans to feel from the lens of holisticism and oneness. And this is something like that. And this Rex Karamveer Chakra Award is one of the awards that chooses the right and awards to those people who are already in the righteous paths and creating harmony and stands for the truth and integrity. And that is how it has been awarded to me. And I'm Equally, I felt very great having it.
Proud of you. And can you tell us about your inspiration? What inspire you? What is the inspiration? And what is your subject? How you find the subject? What is going on in this world? Is it affecting you? Do you believe that you have time? We have time to write, or we just now we just watch TV and we just depress.
Um, I think a man or a woman or a human in any form is surrounded by its environment, and whenever whatever happens in their environment, that has ripple effects on them. It's just like we are a tank of water, and if someone throws pebbles on it, so the splashes happens. So we all get impacted by it. But then how we respond is because of our hearts. And as per when I see you, when I see myself, a lot of people like us. So our hearts are love, and that comes in our writings. And yeah, sometimes we get depressed because we are not able to, make it uh, in physical aspects. We cannot stop the discord that's happening. But physically, we all are very limited humans. If something happens 200 kilometers away, we cannot do something physically. But uh, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, we can do a lot. When we say something to the universe, it makes harmony in that sense. And writing is something that creates a lot of balance and imbalance. When we say good things, prayers is also a writing by God. And we humans also, when we say something, that is also writing. When we speak good things, and it's like sometimes we are not able to confine or able to represent our words, so we select a writer who has said something in that particular domain, and then we chose to express ourselves through them. And that is how it is.
So you believe that the poetry creating bridges and the poetry is also an answer
Yeah.
to this violent world. So can we have some poems from you? Do you like to read us something so we can discover you? We can discover also your poetry and your way to write.
Yeah. So recently, I discovered it because artificial intelligence is going on, and a lot of machinic, robotic things are coming up. So I just felt that what is happening, and I wrote this particular piece, and here it goes. Like you, I need to understand life. It's all aspects: family, career, relationship, individuality, existentialism, and whatnot. What are we doing in our regularity in and irregularity? Same repetitive eating, sleeping, all othering and repeating. Then boredom, then change, then change becomes boredom, and then boredom becomes change. Here, there, and everywhere, missing is the care. Yet some carefree, some careless, some careful, and despite few caring ones, there's scarcity. Life is passing by. Materials, mates, maturity, mobility, and then the living ability. Everything goes up and down. Sometimes you just want to give up to the Almighty. Despite everything around, you still feel void. What are humans for that? You need droid.
I like that something everything changed and everything stay the same maybe. And now that you mention this all thing that me I'm against. I tell I'm against. But what are you thinking? Like a very young talented boy in Kashmir, India, that I know that there is a lot of things that going on, and the technology it's very very ahead. What is all it's going to bring to our life? Is it possible that we can live together, machine and people? Are we going to become machines? And is it something positive for us? What do you think, author Rashid? Rashid?
I think, yeah, I think machines are programmed by human minds. So machine can have better ability if in regard to human minds, as in human minds with age disperse, but machines are programmed in certain way that to keep doing the same way. But what is missing in machine and what is in humans that make difference in all of these two aspects is the heart. Machines doesn't have the heart. They only have the button which is called as start, and when we put the start button then only machine works, but human works when there's a heart. And I think as long as a human has a heart, whatever talent, practicality, whatever profession they are in, they will always have the care for each one of us. And as long as such humans are alive, machines are just, there to make us feel facilitated, just like computer came and made our work easier, and vehicles came and made our distances shorter. In the same way, the future machines that are coming, we have to deal in the same way, and rather than making them rule us, we should through our heart make them uh, you know just a facilitator thing and nothing more than that. Yeah.
Do you believe that it is a possibility to be with the machine? You think that there is a positive way
Yeah,
also?
yeah,
Okay,
obviously,
so tell us.
as long as the heart is there. Yeah.
Yeah, so everything's coming from the heart.
Yeah.
In your art, everything's coming from your heart. And where is the
Yeah.
talent then? What is the talent
Yeah.
for you? What it is the talent first, and after that you are educated. What is writing poetry? What is for you writing poetry? What is for you recite a poem? How you feel? What is the message that you want to spread in this world? How you see the world from your point of view? This world it's ready to accept new talents, new poets, or it's a world that it's only for the poets that they're been there for long year, and they don't leave a space to the new poetry, to the new minds, to the new ideas. What are you thinking about that?
First of all, poetry or writing or something is talent if other humans will see. But when I look at it, I feel it's a blessing blessed upon by nature to me. And when I see from broader perspective, God could have chosen mountains or seas or oceans as a reflection of what He wants to convey to us, but He chose holy books, and holy books are in the form of writing only. So writing is something blessing, and it's a very 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 um, important part of our lives. All these subjects, literature, everything came out of writing. All the systems, if we see, bureaucratic system or political system or any kind of system, also came from the writing. Our economic terms, everything, they were thoughts and ideas of some writer of past times. So they survived, and it is the nature that made them survive, because their thoughts are a blessing for the world, the next generations, extra. And so does when we are in this particular time, physically present, somewhere, somehow, our words are exactly going to be the, you know, principles or maybe ideals or maybe thoughts for the next generations when we will not be physically present, but somewhere through words we will be there and they will be leaving us every day. And that will be all decided by nature. What writing can go into their hearts, just like Rumi in 12th century wrote something, and today we are feeling it from that particular um, emotion. So when he wrote something that back then, he I don't know whether he had that vision or not, that we will read it. So the same way, what we are writing today, I don't know what will happen tomorrow. And regarding machines and all that, yes, I think pure talent can never be curbed by any machine, be it whatever, because machines are made to facilitate the pure talent. Um, we can make rockets, we can make anything, but there is human who still tackles it, and human only makes it. Machines don't make machines. So even if they make it, but human aids it, human only channelizes it. So in the case of talent also, in the case of writing also, if artificial intelligence has came, so there must be some human who is more blessed than artificial intelligence and can rule artificial intelligence just like humans rule computers. And some way, those who are not capable feel that computer rules them. So that's how it is.
Yeah, I understand what you say, but as me, I'm believing God. I prefer to say that only God can create, and no machine can create, or no one can create machine. Even that's why I don't like. This is my opinion. I don't like because we cannot uh, play God in this planet. I think that the people, the human being, they just try to play God, and that's enough for me. I think that now we have to stop. We have to respect each other. So can we hear a little bit about your poems? Can we have your poems? Can we have another poem from you, please?
Yeah, yeah. There's a poem which could make us understand that what all we have to do, and what we all are to each other. And here it goes. What do you see? Do you see their skin or the immortal soul? Or do you see their hope, desire, and goal? Is this something you cannot control? Seek acceptance from within. There's nothing outside. You see exactly what is inside. Don't cage your thoughts, set them free. See each other as human. Feel the feeling. Don't look for gender or color. Appreciate each other's contribution. Don't be a stranger in this strange life. Love each other with all heart. Wear yellow, blue, green, and red. But remember, there's no color of hatred. Now is the time of peace. Let's foster to spread. We are not just bodies, but lights from divine.
I always see in your poetry the touch, touch, this very divine touch. I can, if you permit me, I see that you are always a little bit mystic in your writings, and you have always a respect and you are talking about the respect. That's why I think that you deserve this award, that because I know you now very long time, and I saw I know your progress, and I want to read that we follow another poem. If you can read, you can read another poem that can tell us about you a little more, and then can tell us also what are you thinking about your future in future, or what are your dreams?
Yeah. As just one day behind, it was International Women's Day on 8th March, and I have a tribute to pay to women on this international day, and I had written a poem for them, which depicts both the genders, man and women, and how it resonates, and how we need to um, stimulate, and how we have to be together in this world. So here it goes, and here it flows. We the men, without the women, can never be born again. We the men, without the women, will never understand the real pain. We the men, without the women, can go astray. We the men, without the women, might turn gay. But before you judge, oh stop and hey. We the men, without the women, will have life of black and white. We the men, without the women, will never know the real light. We the men, without the women, will have to understand what they go through when, for them, we don't take the stand. We the men, without the women, are not everything. We the men, without the women, might be a song, but will become beautiful when they will sing.
Hello again. We are back from the break, and we have with us author Haroon Rashid from India, Kashmir, and he's telling about his dreams, about his project, about poetry. So, dear Haroon Rashid, tell us what is your studies? Tell us about your studies and about your future, how you see your future.
Yeah. I graduated in commerce, and then I have done two master's degree in public administration and English literature. And apart from that, I am pursuing PhD at the moment in Delhi, India. And presently, I'm living in the capital city of India, which is Delhi only, for my PhD. And this is how my educations are going, and I hope I do it well. And yeah.
And what is the poetry brings to your life? What is the literature brings to your life?
Poetry brings life to my life, as it is the purpose that I am living. When somewhere something happens and I am not able to physically do something for some part, so what I do is I feel that I have an emotion. If I tell that to universe will you know make that verse travel, and somewhere somehow some human who is having my heart will act in that particular place, and that is what is poetry to me.
And what is about the future? Are you thinking about traveling? Are you thinking about write a second book? Are
Yeah.
you thinking about what is about the future? Because after this very important nomination, I think now that you have more doors that are open for you.
Yeah. It's traveling is life, and traveling is one should travel the world to know the experiences, so that new experiences come into the writing. And when someone is writer, and it's very much upon them to travel, because every new place tells a new story, and every new story makes you to present it in a form that it adds diversity. So that is what it is, and future looks promising, as we should be hopeful and positive towards where we are going, and we are putting each and every effort so that the future becomes bright, and that is what our sight and our vision tells us. Yeah.
Can you tell us someone, as you are studying English literature, can you tell us about some poets maybe that they are inspiring you or you read and you like?
I think I like every writer, because every writer is a blessing to us, and they have opened up so many perspectives to us. And be it Rumi, be it Shakespeare, be it any name you take from history or from present, every writer has presented us with very wide perspectives, and they just make us to understand emotions from every aspect. And I think every writer is favorite to me, as I'm also a writer, and I hope I'm also favorite of a lot of, yeah.
I know that you are what we tell now influencer. I know that you have a lot of
Yeah.
people that they follow you in your Instagram, and I know that you are helping in your way a lot of people that to come out of depression and to come out of several wounds. And I know that they write to you and you give them advice, or you just write a poem for them, or you just put your opinions in the Instagram, and I know that they are very thankful to you. So, is it important for you this communication? It gives you like you feel really that you are a healing. You are a philosopher, a healer, a poet, or you are going just to find a work in the administration, in the tourism, or you are going to be a public relationship big executive. Wha- How is the future? How, because I know that you are very young and you are just and always looking for the progress, but you always have a, a very good background in the literature. And what is the future like as for you, for author Haroon Rashid? What is the future? What you thinking really that it's very important to you?
um as took a lot of different aspects, and I was just smiling hearing it. But yes, let's see what future brings. But for me, it's like the human within me is the biggest asset I think I have. And as long as wherever I go, be it this position, that position, or whichever aspect I can cherish in my life, I hope I can keep that human alive in me. I can keep that heart alive in me. And as long as whatever position I will be serving from, I hope I can make beautiful world in whatever aspect I can be able to, and wherever the career is going to take. Because what happens is we put our efforts in career line so that we can rise to some level, and sometimes we don't know whether we are taking the right decision or not, and sometimes it just becomes the right thing. So it is all up to the nature and future what they have to offer me, and I'm also equally surprising and hopeful, just like you, that where am I going to head in life, and wherever it will be, I hope we both and everyone will cherish it and welcome it with love, blessings, and prayers. Yeah.
What is the importance of love and respect in your life? Is it important? And what is love mean to you? And because I see a lot of this word in your poetry, and is it a divine that we need? Is it a really the love for the human, the word love? Do the people understand the word love? Is it so important in your writings and in your life?
Mm, love and respect are one of the greatest aspects of human life. Um, Love has so many connotations. A 10-year kid will take it from another level. A 20-year will from another level. A 30-year from another level. Um, a career person from another level. Spiritual person from another level. So every person, every personality, every uh, perspective will have a different connotation. I think for me, love word has every particular connotation. But if I have to sum up in few words, it is purity, harmony, oneness, unity, and That is what aspire to be. And we have seen that in present times, it's a reels world. Short term reels which happens on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and everything. It's like impulsive things. Now humans are being controlled through impulses. So those who are short tempered and short lived, they don't know the meaning of love. So they hear from here and everywhere, and they just pass on it, these words, just like random things. And they don't have that wisdom that these words are just not words, these are gems. We cannot just say these words to anybody. It is something for which we have to live all through our lives. And respect is something for which a lot of fights have happened, and respect is something that unites us. So in my wisdom, all the fights in this world are for money, honey, and harmony. So if we can give the water of love and respect, everything will become easy and at ease. And yes, and everything, every disease will vanish then.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Can we have another poem so we can see this divine love in your writings? Can we have another one, other recitation from you? You can pick one and tell us about, please.
It's about a personal journey. I think it stands true for all of us. Okay, so here it goes. I have seen the days which were full of grace. Some people to me stood true. Yes, I had lived even in blue. I have learned to live in dark, which led to ignition of a spark. I started to see my life in white. Though my present became bright, I now enjoy every color, yet some still to discover.
Are we discover life, or we have a manual to live our life? What are you thinking? Are we discovering
Ask me
life,
again,
or we have to have a manual? Are you discovering the life, or you have a manual? You have a manual according your father saying, your mother saying, your siblings saying, your principal saying. Are we discovering life, or we are coming with a manual? What is your opinion?
I think it's both, but more of it's a discovery, because every new moment brings a new journey and a new aspect. And every moment we observe, we think, and thinking somewhere is also a discovery. You know, whatever age we live in, but what stood true for 10 was different at 20, and it became a lot different in 30. So the same emotion was discovered in a different sort of layers. So I think it's more of a discovery, and as long as we are alive, it's getting discovered. Yeah.
So, what is the future now in the literature? What are you seeing? What are the people reading? The people are reading your poetry. Are they are reading in the Facebook, in Instagram, in social media? But what about the books? Are they reading books?
Yeah.
What is your opinion?
My opinion is that people should read from wherever they get, but to respect the writer, they should purchase the book, because that writer is a blessing by nature to the readers, and he or she pours their heart, their vision, their blessings in a piece of paper, and they present it. So to pay tribute, love, and respect to that writer, a reader should purchase it. But uh, the purpose of a writer basically is to give awareness, consciousness, and and love to the readers. So, uh, you know, um, whether they read it from social media, books, hear it out, or whatever it is, they should understand it and apply it in their life. Yes.
And what about the evil, the good, and the bad? Do you believe that in our life, in this life, in our world, exists the good and the bad? And if it exists, is someone winning these days?
Yeah. I think all this, is present in our present lives. Evil is there, good is there, bad is there. It's just when a human acts, it's a reflection of what is there in the heart. And when they do that, they bring out their human inside. Those who have good hearts bring the angels outside. Those who have bad hearts bring the devil outside. But when a writer sees it, so a writer sees it from the perspective of characters, actors, stories. So they present it in a way that both the evil and the good and the bad should be understood by the reader. Why the evil is evil, why the good is good. So for a writer, it's a responsibility to present it in a way that a reader should understand that whatever evil one is, it's the good that always wins. So yes,
So
it's like we,
someone is winning now or not?
yeah,
Or we don't have battles between them? Or you
battle is
just
always
don't
there.
see?
No, battle is always there. Yeah, battle is always there. It's just like day and night. If there's no night, we will never understand the value of day. And if there's no evil, we will not understand the value of good. It's that ways. So after all the dark, every person aspires to be in light, and that light is truthness. That light is good. That is light. That light is, you know, uh, something angel. Yeah.
And what is the most popular writer or the favorite writer to you? Who is the favorite writer that you would like to read about?
Could you ask again? I couldn't hear.
Your favorite writer. Your favorite writer.
My favorite writer basically is. I told every writer is favorite to me because every writer has something to teach me. But if I have to name some, I will say it from the precedents that happened to me in life. When I was in 12th class or maybe first year, for the first time I read Socrates, and that particular line changed a lot of my dimensions in life. It was, I cannot make you what to think, but I can teach you how to think. And that particular line, brought a lot of dimensions to my life. That was one of the greatest writings I have ever read. Um, and then after that, Rumi, when I was young, so I thought to change the world. When I grew a little older, I thought to change the surroundings. And when I became old, now I think I should change myself. So these way, every writer has written something great. And whenever nature makes me to read them, I feel that every writer is favorite of mine because that is how it is. But if I have to, say about my most favorite writer, I think it's Almighty because he has written our destinies, our journeys, our happiness, our everything. So I'll say Almighty is my favorite writer. Yeah.
Can we have a nice poem for our ending? Can we have two poems, please, Haroon Rashid, so we can embrace
Yeah.
your writings and your talent?
Yeah. Mm. It's like about real humans, okay, who Who wants real human anymore? When the desire is to get flattered by artificial coating from those with fake sparkle, the real sparkle can only be enjoyed by that human who wants real by paying the price of sacrifice from all those appearing nice. Real humans are like stars, meant to be alone. Their aloneness makes them shine even more brighter with the light within.
That's beautiful.
And
About the stars. That's very beautiful. I like that. And can we hear another
and
bit?
another poem here. We all are destined and are a destiny. Never disgrace anyone for their paths and hurdles in between. Whom you sometimes consider a moon or star, maybe a sun, whose light you are unable to see because of your own ignorance. Time has turned everything upside down and every down up. To those whom you consider inferior, one day will be your superior, because one day your superior notions of yourself will break into pieces in front of their victories. They will still be human. Kindly you to become human now. Don't wait for shakes of earthquake to shake you. Shake your fake attitude and be a human with gratitude. Strongest mountains have melted and deceased. Then who are you to think of yourself as everything?
Uh, deep, deep sense. What is your thoughts when you are writing? Are you thinking, or are you just say, "I'm feeling now," or God talk to you and you just write, or someone tell you, Haroon, I'm not good. Tell me something that make me laugh or smile or have hope.
Hmm. Um, could you ask the question again? Because in
I say
hearing it,
when you're writing, when you're
yeah.
writing, are you writing because someone tell you something? You speak with a friend and tell you, write something about me, or write something because I want to smile today. I want to feel with hope. I want to have goodness. Or you just stay down and in your office and you just write.
Um, I have, tried to understand this particular thing, that why it happens, how these words come, everything. But when I was younger, I wanted to be a sketch artist, and I couldn't continue to that journey. So then in the path, gathered a lot of knowledge, information, whatever it came to me. So when I start to write, it's like one combination of mine is like sketching, and the other is knowledge. So when it mixes it up, it goes like that. And I try to understand a lot of perspectives from surroundings, nature, animals, humans, birds, and then cognitive abilities. Then from machinic point of view, I try to understand every particular aspect before I write. And also I live also those particular things too, to bring that emotion and understand that emotion, to carve into it. And then when I write, and I'm thankful to nature that nature makes me to write it in such a flow or such an understanding that even the layman can understand, a man with highest intellectual can understand, a man with little knowledge can understand, a man with so much abilities can understand. And when I write those pieces, I don't take it to myself that, oh, I made it, I wrote it. No, I just thank nature, that thank you nature for choosing me to write it, because it's you who is powerful, not me. You could have chosen anybody to give these particular heart messages or whatever, and had made to pass. But what you see in me, that you give me such things. So I sleep with gratitude, and I feel that I'm blessed in that sense. And yeah.
Rashid. It was a wonderful, wonderful time with you. I'm very happy to meet you at Real, and we have this conversation in a very, very important satellite channel in Cabina 11. I will ask you a poem, one poem to recite so we can finish and we can say goodbye to our spectators in Mexico, India, and Greece. You can choose one poem that it's really that you really want to spread the message out there.
I will read a right-hearted and right light, which can, one that
Yes, that is
makes our personal journeys question a lot, and makes us to think from that particular. I will read that. Yeah. We all are intelligent and wise, irrespective of gender. We possess a beautiful mind. We must always feel blessed for what we have and what we are having. We must understand that most of the thinkers, intellectuals, revolutionaries, authors, and so on have never had an easy life. Almost all of them had to struggle a lot. Their struggle is incomparable. Most of them died with the pain of unknown. Some were even killed and exiled. Some had their relations with friends and families broken due to unknown hardships. Shouldn't this give us some solace? Most of the readers are not intellectuals and thinkers, but at least they live like them. Isn't that awesome? Life is not all about feeling pain, life is also about having contentment in pain.
so beautiful, so beautiful. Thank you so much, author Haroon Rashid. Thank you. I wish you that all your wishes become true. I wish you that you are still and keep writing and shining. Thank you so much, Mille Mentes Mexico International, for supporting us. Thank you, Cabina 11 Satellite. Thank you, Paolo. Good night to India. Good night, Greece. And good morning. Have a beautiful sign in Mexico. Thank you so much, Haroon Rashid.
Thank you so much, and my best wishes to each and every soul who is listening, and my best wishes to you too. And I just love, seeing you shine and rising in life. And my best wishes to your award coming soon, and I'm highly, looking forward to it. And my best wishes to all. Thank you, and good night from here, and good morning to a lot of places. And we all will rise along, and we all are one. We all are human. Take care.
Take care. Poetry unites people. Thank you so much, all of you.